Hey boys and girls, and welcome to day 11 of writing a research paper. Today's lesson is going to look a little bit different because it's not really a lesson. Today I'm actually just going to show you my final copy of my research paper. Now, it's not quite the final copy yet because while I finished all the writing, there's still a lot of text features and things I'm going to add to it before I totally wrap it up. And I'll show you how to do those in the coming days. But for now, take a look at my final copy to see if it can help you with yours.
Penguins by Mr. Nate. Introduction. Did you know that there are over 12 million penguins living in Antarctica? Penguins are fascinating creatures and come in all shapes and sizes. Read this book to learn more about what penguins eat, their habitats, different types of penguins, and more. Habitat. While most people think all penguins live in Antarctica, they do actually live on all continents in the southern hemisphere. Let's start with Antarctica. Antarctica is extremely frigid and covered entirely in snow and ice. While penguin bodies have adaptations to help them survive the cold, the extreme temperatures can at times be too harsh for them to handle. Other penguins can be found closer to the equator and in more tropical environments. These include living in Africa, South America, and Australia, as well as islands nearby. These penguins live close to the ocean, so they can easily get to their food. So even if you can't quite make it to Antarctica, you may still see a penguin in the wild. What they look like. Penguins are easily recognized by their black and white colors, but did you know that baby penguins look quite different? Baby penguins' feathers can be gray, white, or even brown. When they become adults, they grow feathers that are flatter and waterproof. Their bellies are white, while the rest of their bodies are black. Penguins are birds, which means they have wings. However, even though they have wings, they can't actually fly. Penguins have beaks that are called bills. Their bills can be straight or curved and have a pointy end. Lastly, they have webbed feet, which are great for swimming to get around and catch their prey. While each type of penguin looks pretty similar, you'll find in the next section that different types have different features. Types of penguins. There are 18 different types of penguins on Earth. While many of them have a lot of things in common, each have some characteristics that make them unique. The largest penguin is the emperor penguin. Emperor penguins can be up to 48 inches tall. The smallest penguin is known as the little blue penguin. They can be as small as 40 centimeters. That's about as tall as 2 pencils. Another type of penguin is called the macaroni penguin. These penguins are best known for the yellow feathers they have on their head. Finally, Galapagos penguins are the only penguins that live in the northern hemisphere. These are just a few of the many penguins you can learn more about. What they eat. Did you know that some penguins eat 13 pounds of food each day? Penguins live on a diet of mostly seafood. They tend to eat fish most often. Penguins are carnivores, which means they eat meat. Penguins also eat shrimp-like creatures called krill. Their diet changes by the season. This means that they'll eat different foods at different times of the year. Penguins get their food by swimming and catching their prey. Sometimes they'll swim into groups of krill and start chomping on them. Other times, they may swim to chase down large fish. Adult penguins will chew this food and regurgitate the food for their young. Yuck! As you can see, there are many different varieties of penguins who live in more places than just Antarctica. By learning more about these creatures, hopefully more people will do their best to keep them safe.
That wraps things up for today. Keep working hard, keep having fun, and I'll see you tomorrow.